What's up, Lucas? Oh, sweet. We'll be putting the thing back together soon. This weekend. While you're videoing all of it. Well, as long as you get her done, man. Really like the old F450s. There is a F150 right there. that battery disconnected because I gotta take the power wires off so I can route them away from that exhaust. Never mind Mustang. Aww. Well, you like Camaros, and you thought that was a Camaro, and you don't know cars. So much of a car guy. Come on. But I don't know what they look like. Huh? All right. I'm just teasing. Anyway. What's up? Back from Mass, huh? Vertigo? So you're like dizzy as shit all the time? Yeah, that's it's definitely a V6. Yes. Yes, it is a V8, my friend. Always dizzy. Man. Well, vertigo's an inner ear thing, yeah? Right? You got his ears always whistling at you? Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's taking a while to get here. Well, what I'm doing today is I gotta get this car out of here because I got some customer cars I gotta get in here. I gotta get this thing done today, if not tomorrow. But I gotta run the wires for the electric cutout, and I gotta reroute my battery and my alternator wire because they run down beside that muffler I just put in there. With the bullets, I had a foot of room, so I didn't have anything to worry about it getting hot. But with the battery wires where I have them coming down the frame rail, it's too close for comfort for me. So I'm going to reroute all of that and then run the wires for the cutout. You know, I don't know my Spanish like I should, and I'm pretty sure that's Spanish. The something, something. Not right. The one thing I don't like about this lift is that it pops and the leg will kick a little bit. It freaks me out. Rue Yeti. Read the room, my friend. We are not here for politics. We are not here for politics. We're here to see some old guys stumble around the garage and work on stuff. So if you've got old guys stumbling around garage, info or insight, you're more than welcome to chat it up. Old man meat, that's right. Old man meat, not just a good source of protein. I'm gonna get me a dang like a head mount camera or something. Alright, Yeti. See you later. What's up, everybody? In Ireland, that's freaking sweet. The shop's not that clean. It's a little messy, dude. I've been getting after it after work. Well, you know, Lucas, I'm pretty sure I just did that, but oh, there we go. Now I got it. MP. Those are your initials, or were you military police at one time? Yeah, Saturday I'll have a 64 Nova in here, doing a brake booster and a few other things on, and then I'll have another Fox body in here that we'll be putting a roll cage in. So I'll be going live Saturday, probably about 10 o'clock. That's a that's a turbo on that car. You know, I'm not gassy right now, chosen one. Godzilla. Tell me about your GTR. Tell me how fast it is. Tell me that it's just got every single bolt-on power adder known to man. Please. And if you're local to me. Oh, you got a G35? Oh, that's cool. Where did that guy go? Godzilla. Yeah, there you go. Godzilla, if you're local to me, which I think you are, because there's a guy with that license plate on the back of a Burgundy GTR. It's got 4-wheel bead locks on it. Makes like 2200 wheel. Oh, damn it. Grabbed the wrong one. Put that in the wrong spot. But, you know, GTRs are fast. All-wheel drive GTR, bolt-ons, I mean, they're fast. Don't get me wrong. I don't knock anything that's, you know, that's fast, but you come around these parts, talking that shit. If you think this is slow, you just don't know. It ain't the fastest thing in the area, but it's one of them. It's like me, use 5 different size maximum. A lot of people fucked around and found out. Fucked around and found out about this car. And it gained a lot of respect. It gained a lot of respect when it was NA. There one night we went out, man, I think I raced everybody in the damn county. And it just, car after car after car, just knocking them down. You know, it's done lost a couple races with the turbo, but it's gone up against the cars that have a whole lot more power than I do. You know, I may be lighter, but sometimes there's just no replacement for displacement. And boost. If I could run my car on 15 pounds all the time, you know, or do it a couple times safely, it'd be on 15 pounds. But I need rods, pistons, valve springs. That's 5 G's. 5 G's I ain't got right now. I really want to go all out. I could rods, pistons, sleeves, cams, valve springs, and then I could probably get this thing about 800-900 wheel and 2,700-pound bar. Shit. Ain't nobody fucking around. I do all that, I might as well make it lighter. Make it lighter, make it much more fast. Right. Look at that GTR guy go. He's taking it. He's coming and talk some shit. Probably got his thing. Let's go upstairs. Do I do work for the public, like sod work? Absolutely. If I can make any kind of money doing anything these days, I mean, you know, 20 bucks is 20 bucks kind of situation. It's happening. I got hit, back to back. I got hit hard. I had the septic tank and my AC go out on the house the same dang day. Same day. Had the AC guy out and the septic tank guy out. One in the front, one in the back. Just double fisted. Just double fisted. It was not a good day. So, 22K later and a sore butthole. Yeah. So I need to regroup some funds. That's good. Man. I didn't hit the roof. Plenty far away from everything. Yeah. I think I gotta collect a car insurance. If it falls, it falls. I still get paid. I came over to get something. Oh, that's what I was getting. See if the Godzilla guy commented again. Nope. What's up? Typical Florida. We're gonna get another rainstorm here shortly. Swamp ass season. close my screen door before the, what up, cuz? Gonna close my screen door before this storm rips it off the hinges. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I have to walk 3 miles that way just to get to my door, and then it's just, it's awful, awful. Oh, you want to see the old garage, do you? It's a hot mess right now. Yeah, I'll give you a tour. Oh, there goes my new microphone. Let me pick this up. There. Sit right there. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, that just happened. Sorry, you guys. Alright, that's up there. Alright, here we go. Let's walk out the door, huh? Before the rain comes. Look at that. See that over there? Sounds bright as shit, ain't it? Alright. Where you at? Let me back up. There we go. Can you see all of it? Poop stain is crazy. Yeah. There we go. There's the front. It's a thing here. It's like 28 by 29 or something like that. Big enough to fit a long bed F-150 in here. Junk, more junk. Some more shelves with junk on them. Fan. Snatch on box. Transmission right there. Pro shifted Liberty transmission. Anybody wants to buy one? More junk on the shelves there. Inside. A little lift action. Snatch on toolbox. It's the second toolbox I owned, and when I started doing automotive stuff professionally. There's this toolbox is classic 70. Honestly, it's probably a good 18 years old now. All right, everybody. Hey, I mean, 20 by 20 is bigger garage than what I started out with. If you go back and you look at some of my videos, you'll see the picture of this car when the bodywork was being done to it in a garage that I had a foot on one side and a foot on the other side of it to work around the car. So it's a 86. So when I had to paint the car, I put it on wheel dollies and I pushed it to one wall to give me enough space to stand there like this with a spray gun and spray the car. And then I'd go to the other side and push it back the other way and stand against the wall and paint it like that. It sucked, but a lot of nice stuff came out of it, you know. Starlet. Oh my gracious. Hold the phone, everybody. We got a Starlet owner in the house. Tell me about your Starlet, please. Rotary and go. King Lucky, you gonna talk to me about your Starlet? I think everybody. I don't know if anybody really knows what a Starlet is. All right. Back at it. To use a bag and dang zip tie on it. I did not want it to fall down and hit the ground. Oh yeah, a little F-150 action. McGregor. There you go. A little F-150 action. Yeah, well, if you were in the union back when it was lucrative, then you got it made. Yeah, it's 126,000 original truck. It's got a 302 automatic. You know, the Lariat for 1990. So power windows, power locks, AC, cruise control, all that good stuff. What do you think? Look. That's the one. Tom's Refurb. That's a YouTube channel, I'm assuming. Yeah. 82 brick nose, right? Brick nose. 82. Yeah. A friend of mine back home had I think his was a 86, 85, 86 brick nose. It was called Mudzilla. He had that truck had its own Facebook page, and it was 47s, I think is what it was sitting on. Big block 460 in it. Nice truck. All right. You think I'm funny, Lucas? Funny? Ha ha, funny? I do the whole Joe Pesci spiel, but I don't think you're old enough for that. I don't know how old you are. Right. Let's see. Do I have any loom left? I do. Well, you need a foot of loom, you buy a third. coming, the mosquitoes are out. I don't know if any of you boys ever been to Florida. Like the fucking mosquitoes down here are just different. Man, they're different. They're like little baby pterodactyls. They get you, man. They get you good. Like being stuck with a barbed syringe needle. Kind of battery life am I looking at here? We're at 84%. I'll get you guys a little closer to the project. Let's see. There we go. I don't know if that fan is making too much noise. Let me know. I'll turn it off. And we'll see. And there we go. Good? Good? Everybody? Good? I keep leaving my tools all over the place. Walk somewhere and set something down and walk back. Where the hell did that go? Alright. Now I'm going to set this right here. Don't let me forget where I put it. Well, it used to be an X pipe. Now it's more serving its purpose as a Y pipe. Because this used to have long tubes on it when it was NA. And I like repurposing shit. So I kept the X pipe and just capped it with a header collector cap. Besides, one day I might go back NA and want to put this pipe back on. Hey Gregor, I think it's the first time I've seen you on here. You see that ratchet strap right there, don't worry about it. It's just holding the ass of the car at ride height while I do all this stuff. Because I just did the exhaust, put mufflers on it, and had to redo my tailpipes. And really from here back, I had to chop all of this back up again to put mufflers on the car. Because it's a race car, it's got anti-roll bar and all that stuff. So I couldn't run the pipes over the axle, so I had to cut the pipes and make it to where I could make them under the axle exhaust pipes. Not good enough. Oh, look, I got the end of it. There we go. Perfect. Started a business into this. Yeah, everybody sees that and they're like, well, what the hell's wrong with your car? What's wrong with it? It's not a piece of shit, I promise. But when I pick it up on the lift, I'm going to do that later too. I've got limiting straps I'm going to put on so I don't have to do that again. I I don't know. Yeah, no, I got you a little angled up a little high right now. So I've got stands that I set the car on. So I pick it up real quick and set the car on the stands, and then I tie the rear up or I take the tailpipes off. So I bought some limiting straps that'll keep it from hanging too low and sitting on top of the tailpipes. So I'll be doing that in a little while too. I'll take the rear wheels off and find a happy home for that, for those limiting straps. But I've been procrastinating on doing it. Oh, the boss is home. Probably should have helped her go unload the groceries. Should have. She knows I'm an ass. This loom is just a little tight in this. Very slippity slidey. Should just do it real fashioned one. Taking the trash out for me. She knows I'm gonna forget it since I'm out here. And the trash will come tomorrow, and well, it'll still be there. I did finish cutting the grass, by the way. I did that when I came home before the rain came. So, yeah, you can see the subframe connector right there, that subframe connector. So I'm going to run all this power wire through that subframe connector. So I want to put some loom on it, so I don't have any issues with it rubbing and then arcing out. I got some good old fabric electric tape for the alternator wire. I'll wrap that with that fabric tape. I don't have to worry about that because I don't have any smaller loom. Yeah, I probably should have hold this down. Thanks, lady. I would have probably would have remembered to take the trash out. I wonder if I set the shop trash can out there if they dump it for me. When? I only had it loomed in a few spots where it crossed over or where a tube plank was. So I'm gonna, since I'm running it through here, I'm gonna loom. I kind of should have just rolled this on here instead of trying to slide it down the wire. And now, yeah, I probably did. And now I'm at the point of no return. So I have to struggle through it. I gave him his impaler. Say again? I gave him this inhaler and made him do his mouthwash and stuff. Thunder in a second ago. It was getting real dark, and I heard thunder off in the distance, and I guess it went around us again. So I don't mind. Wallace. This is a 1986 Fox body. It's a Wallace. Yeah. That's a TKX 5-speed. Just put that in there a few months ago. It's finally got 600 miles on it. I'm driving the crap out of it trying to get the break-in miles on it. Usually this car only sees 600 miles a year. It doesn't go very far. You know, go get ice cream or what have you, go for a little cruise. You know, put maybe 50 miles a weekend when it's nice out. Maybe. Red Dawn. It's an 86 Fox body. GT T-top car. Getting a little asinine, if you ask me. Give a face a nine. Give a face a something or asinine. Y'all remember that? Jeff Foxworthy. Give a face a nine or asinine. I will trifling sometimes. I do shit the hard way, just to keep myself in check. Still an idiot? Yes, yes you are. Okay, cool. The 10R80, it's a blessing. Oh, sorry, I got a little glare on my phone. You guys, your view looks great. Mine's glary. The motor, Jacob, it's a Gen 1 Coyote out of a 2014 Mustang. It's got a big single turbo on it. Yeah, here, let me tilt you and flip you around. So, get my big ass head out of the way. So there's turbo downpipe stuff. Coyote right there. 700-ish. It made 655 on 93 with the old fuel system in it, and now it's got more fuel system and E85. Dang. Going the wrong way? Nope, going the right way. There we go. I'll click on gas. Anybody else like to use the fabric electric tape? I'm in Florida, bud. You're from Canada? You still live in Canada? A couple, I follow a couple Fox Body guys on YouTube that are in Canada. One of the crazy bastards drove all the way to Key West, Florida, in Canada. But I don't want to drive my car from the middle of the state to Key West, let alone all the way from Canada. Time where I'm going to be fussing at myself for wrapping this like this. It's the best way to get it down this channel. And the best way to keep it from rubbing out sometimes. I don't have any small room, but I don't want to double down on the big stuff. A lot of space through there. I'm not wigging out, I swear. It sounds like it's raining over there, but not out here yet. But I don't smell it. I don't smell the rain. Like wrapping a hockey stick. Hold the end of that for me. You know that? No. Hey, my new subscribers are watching. I'll tell you what, I appreciate it. It means a lot. You guys subscribing, watching me do what I do. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm doing it. It's summertime here, so not a lot of racing going on, not a lot of street stuff going on, because it's just too damn hot, too humid to be standing outside day or night, really. It's awful. It's awful. So not a lot of things going on. So summertime here, most people are building or working on their stuff. You know, not doing much. Even car show stuff, car show season. What up? Yeah, even car show sheets. Blah blah blah. Car show season pretty much comes to a stop in the summertime. You get, there's a few car shows, but not a lot. In our winter, when for the next 8 months, that's when all the car shows, all the late nights, all the racing happens around here. But like today, it was 102 degrees today with the heat index. So you're not going to have, and it was humid as hell, so you're not going to have a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of anything in that kind of weather. What you doing, cuz? You gonna, because it's a single turbo car now, and it used to be a NA car. So instead of buying a Y pipe and doing all that, I just capped it. I put a header collector in one side and then capped it. I like repurposing. It keeps me from spending a lot of money. I like spending money, but I'm also frugal sometimes. I'm probably going to regret wrapping all this, honestly. You'll probably hear me squealing later when I got to cut it all off. If I fucked up or I did something great. I probably fucked up. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. A little something. Definitely not long enough. But, oh, there it is. Ah. Fit down through there. Give that a go. I want to race. I'll give you two blocks, like two blocks. That's a lot. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you're ready to have your feelings hurt that bad. What you got? What you got? Snack pack or a Hell Kitty or something with an LS in it? was, really tough. I'm gonna regret doing this. I'm gonna regret it. Let's give him a hand here. Yeah, 275.60. Now get out of there, bud. What up, good time? Good time. Good squeeze in there. So you don't have to worry about it rattling down. That's a TKX. In. The rest of it through here. Whew. Workout. David Crockett. Boy, I bet you caught shit growing up, didn't you? Well, there's really no point to the X pipe now. The ideal thing would have been was just to do a Y pipe, but I kind of just made that out of the X pipe. I just turned it into a Y pipe. I'm frugal, man. I like to reuse my shit. Ideally, just do. I should have just done, and I was going to buy a Y pipe to redo all of this. Just to do the Y pipe, but I didn't. I'm trifling, and I wanted to save, $80 for a stainless Y pipe. bound up in there. Good time we good time. Can't say that without saying it, stupidly. You see those wires hanging down right there, that loop of wires. So that's my battery feed and my alternator feed wire. So what I'm doing is I'm running it through that subframe connector, because it used to run down the side of the subframe connector, or that muffler there. Now I don't want it to melt the two wires, so I loomed it and taped it, and now I'm sending it through that subframe connector, kind of like I did. You can't see it because I've got black fabric fuel line, but I did the same thing with my fuel line. Here you probably see it right there. So that's all PTFE fuel line that I ran it through there, just so I wouldn't have it hanging in the midship of the car there. And it cleans it up a little bit, I think. And this is so it's black fabric, and then it's got steel wire on the inside, and then it has the PTFE hose in the liner. Yes, Ryan, it is a Fox body. You must be a Fox body fan just to see the bottom of the car and know exactly what it is. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I honestly thought about cutting that off and making a transition pipe for it, but like I said, I'm a little lazy and a lot trifling. Kind of, I guess, lesson learned. I shouldn't have wrapped that other wire in there, because that's what's hanging me up. It comes through here. It's twisted. Wedging it. Shouldn't have wrapped it. Well, now I know next time not to fucking wrap it. There. Keep that away from there. Yeah, well, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. That's one thing you get when you are a mechanic by trade is patience, because a car, a build, anything will humble your ass real quick. And I've lost my patience one too many times with cars, throwing wrenches, cussing, screaming, hollering. It'll humble you, and pretty soon you'll realize that the car is going to win. My old boss used to tell me, You only have to be 10% smarter than what you're working on. And boy, that used to light a fire under my ass. Because he's right. I mean, it's a piece of fucking metal with an engine in it, you know? It's the damn engineers, you know? Damn engineers. Work out. Take this shit off here. You know, good time. I like having you around here, man. Just your fucking screen name just puts a smile on my face. Every time I say, good time, good time. Just warms the black cockles of my heart. All I gotta think about is stuff I used to do when I was younger. You know, like, have a good time. Looks like I got crazy eyes, don't it? Like, bah! Yeah, look at it, man. I'm losing my hair. Look at that bald spot right there. This is all thinned out now. It won't be long before I look like you, Joker. Bald and ugly, but I'm still gonna be good looking. Look at that. That's what's. I'm gonna do that Mr. Clean thing, you know. I'll start working out like you. Get them muscles, and I'll get that Mr. Clean thing going on. You know what I'm talking about. So you can't pull off that Mr. Clean shit. You know why. You just ain't pretty enough. Let me see what this guy says here. Here we go. It sounds like you are a Fox body guy. You just scared to come out, you know? It's alright. Your Camaro buddies, Chrysler buddies, they won't mind. You know, you get your Fox body, you're guaranteed to be 10% faster than anybody. 08 Silverado, single cab, short bed. Hell yeah, LSX. Ah, spend that money, spend that money. Hell yeah. You're gonna get you a BTR cam in this thing. Good converter. I'm ready to cut the wrong end of the deal. Oh, let me get down here. Ah. Yeah, it's better. All that bending over make my back hurt. It already hurts enough. Getting old sucks. Getting ugly and old is even worse. Nope, let me scroll my... Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got a 90? Sweet. You got anything done to it? Are you talking about my truck? That truck? That truck's just a classic. Oh, sweet, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, my wife has got a 2000 WS6 LS, 9-inch rear, all tubular suspension, you know, decked out pretty good. Nice street car. It's got a Huron single turbo kit on it. Yeah, that old truck's good. It looks good on video. It's got its battle wounds, you know. No dents. Just it's got scratches from running it down in the woods. You know, back when I lived up north, when it was actually cold and you needed firewood, I'd take that truck down through the woods, go cut firewood, bring it home, tote logs home. I had that truck stacked up with logs that we got off of a lot clearing. The guy was cutting the tops and cutting the root ball off, and they were just stacking them, 8-foot long pieces in the back of that truck, and I had them stacked all the way up to the top of the cab, and the truck was squatting so bad the trailer hitch was dragging the damn road. Used to do that shit many winters. Take it out in the woods at my pop's house. We go out in the woods and cut up trees that had fallen over. Load that truck up all the way to the roof. Drive up out of the woods, take it home, split it up, stack it up. Hey, it's Russ. What up, Russ? Liz? Does that say Liz? Yeah, that does say Liz. I gotta squint a little. I'm old. I gotta squint. Yes. Yes, my Fox body has got a Ford in it. You tell me what Ford motor that is, though. Oh, Texas. Hell yeah. Hopefully you weren't in that damn flood. That shit's crazy. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with chilling. Drinking a little mixed drink. And a little siesta. Cervezas. Cerveza, señor. Alright, now let me reposition everybody. Hold on, don't go nowhere. There we go. Now you can look at the wall. Yeah. Wall. Alright, let's see. Let's go back there. I think, I don't know if I'm going to make that. I don't want to. I don't know if I'm going to jeopardize the structural integrity of this brace here. I have to put a pretty big frickin' hole in that. I might just do it anyway. You know, I want to hold the game right there. Run that one. Hang on, somebody's talking to me. Oh, still got AC on it? Man, I tell you what. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, those injectors. Take those injectors out of there and throw them in the trash. Buy a new set. Fuel injectors, change fuel pump. Put your aftermarket regulator on there. Get rid of those factory fuel rails. Be alright. That's gonna be fun. Big hole I have to put in there. It would look so much nicer. Oh, I was going to turn you guys around so you see what the hell I was doing. Alright, let me hang on to your seats. Don't pull it right, everybody. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. Alright, let's see. Get y'all up here. Yeah, there we go. Is that good? Good? Alright, so this cable has got to run up yonder ways. I really don't want to run it over the top of this or underneath, whatever you want to do. So I think about getting my Christmas tree bit there, and because there's already a hole there, you know, factory hole here and one under here. And about just making that hole bigger and passing this through there. I really don't want to go back into the car and then back out of the car. That'd just be fucking ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. Could be done. Could be done. However, yeah, it could be done. Honestly, I could go through this body plug, up the carpet, and out this hole up here. Could. Probably could. I don't know. Oh, you got. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm all in the way. I'm gonna get my fat ass out of the way. I'll sit down with you guys for a minute. Ooh. No. This is a this is a Gen 1 Coyote out of a 2014 Mustang. It's got a big single on it. Really don't need any more shit run through the fucking firewall of this car. Yeah. Yeah, well, man, your best bet, honestly, is to honestly, but you sure it's a fuel problem? Is it a fuel pressure problem, or you have pressure and it just runs like shit? Because if you don't have fuel pressure, you probably know about the fuel pump relay that's in the passenger side kick panel. Those, because of the shitty location, get wet and they, turn green and shit and corrode. If you've got low voltage going to your fuel pump, most likely it's that relay. What up, Mr. Payne? How the hell are you? Just running some wires, you see me. Oh, hang on. Everything's backwards. Ooh. Doing some wire running. Getting away from that muffler back there. Same old shit, just different smell, right? Yeah. Oh man. Well, hell. I think either way I do this, I'm gonna have to put either a bigger hole in the floorboard where that body, right there, that body plug right there, to run this up into the car and then out of that factory firewall hole there, over here to my starter solenoid. It's just off camera. Can you see that? Barely. It's up there though. So you see the hole. It's just off camera. Yeah. Old Glory up there. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, what gives it away is the sensors on the driver's side. But it's probably backwards in the video, so it looks like it's on there. Hard to say. Yep, good old Coyote. Man, I tell you what, I've been kind of damn if I do, damn if I don't. If I run it through the floor, I gotta put a bigger hole there, but I've already got a big ass hole up there that I could just pass it through, but I don't know. I'd have to let it down and look inside and see if I run it up, what the hell is going to be in the way. Because I've got all my hydraulics are inside of the car now since I went to a hydraulic clutch setup. So I've got the hydraulics in there and a bunch of other shit that's right there, wires, etc. I think I'm just going to put a bigger hole in this and run it the way I had it. And looking at this from down here, see all these stupid holes. See all those holes? It looks like a freaking star headliner up there. Look at that. Fucking Ford factory crap. Holes everywhere. Whoop. And there we go. Yeah. My old car, my 83, a friend of mine spent countless hours and days welding every one of those holes up, welding them all up and grinding them all down smooth. So because most people will put a piece of tape on the backside of that hole and just smored it with Bondo, and you know, you get a car with a big cam and it just starts rattling and vibrating and shit, you're gonna end up cracking all that Bondo. Because the other car, I had gloss blacked the engine bay and everything after we were done, but we welded every one of those holes. In that big hole you could barely see right up, right up, right there. I made a filler plate for that and filled it in and welded it all up. Everything was welded. No Bondo, no filler, no seam sealer, nothing. I think we spent 3 months just in the engine bay of that car, grinding and smoothing everything out and making it just right. Absolutely no Bondo. It was beautiful when it was done. I mean, it was slicker than eel shit. You know, I didn't want to, you know, back then I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, so I couldn't buy the Scott rod stuff and cut everything out. You know, I just did what I had to do. I mean, Viking's a good shock. Shit. Damn, what the hell? I want to say precision. Hang on a second. Where'd my logo go? Competition engineering. What's on this? I don't like the logos off the back. But I mean, Viking's a good shock. You really can't go wrong with something that's, you know, has 60,000 clicks of adjustment in it. But definitely do coilovers. Oh. Alright, let me grab my little Christmas tree bit nickel. Maybe I can get that. What are we talking about here? Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night, man. Stay out of trouble. Grab the one that's dull, wouldn't I? I don't know. I've got a whole drawer full of these stupid things. Dang, got my finger. Pinched it in there. That is not. Yeah. Pinched it right in there. Rolled it. Rolled my finger. Right there. It's easy. If you're wearing headphones right now, I'm terribly sorry. I'm making the hole bigger so I can pass this through it, so it'll come up through this instead of coming around the outside of it. So I want it to go through and up versus around this, because the wheel runs right there. The wheel runs right there, and I don't want to. You definitely don't want to see me twerk there. Spoon, dog. Yeah, so that's what I'm drilling for. Yeah, it's the battery cable and the alternator cable. So we got battery, alternator. I've done, I loomed the battery cable, and fabric taped from the back to the front to protect the alternator wire. So I've got some rubber grommets I'll put in those holes after I'm done. Well, actually before I'm done. Put some rubber grommets in there. It's just a matter of getting that big bastard through there. It's about 99% wore out. And this is just an angle drill for doing like broken studs and heads inside a car, so it's not very powerful. It's gonna take a minute. So if you're wearing headphones, turn that volume down a little bit. Be able to get into there. Good. Little wonky angle though. Tell you what, it's just getting better and better. Just getting better, and we're gonna get in there. Maybe it's a little out of angle though. freaking my earth this is gonna be. Oh, it's relocated. The battery's in the hatch on this. Yeah. That's what I'm working on, but this one's been through it. You can see how shiny, silver shiny it is. Well, unfortunately, that's where I got to start. It's where it's worn out the most, and the rest of this thing ain't been touched. So once I get past the dull spot, it should cut through there pretty quickly. But yeah, it's got a finger size hole in it already from the factory. And get my you see my little pinky in there. Yee! So it's got a finger size hole from the factory in there. That's where the alternator wire used to run through there. But now I'm trying to run both of them through there because I had the battery wire ran up this way like that, but with the loom and shit on it. I don't know. Just being difficult, I guess. Doing something I probably don't need to do, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I ran it down the subframe connector, or actually I ran it on the inside of the subframe connector, so it's away from the muffler now. So that subframe connector that you see right there. So I ran the cable and the other wire through that subframe connector there. So it pops out down here. So it makes it so that it's not running beside that muffler anymore. Just the more I think it's a bad idea. Lost my feed there for a second. Oh yeah, I won't. I've got bags and bags of them. If not, I'll just put my cock ring in there, protect it pretty good. That one's still sharp. That's what they're supposed to do. That's how they're supposed to go through there when they're sharp. Let's do this again. Those are too terribly bad. And again, this angle drill, it doesn't have a whole lot of torque. So this big honker of a bit there is a little much for it. Trying to roll my finger back through that thing. That's a bad idea right there. I mean, I know they got the light on there, but that was a bad idea to have that like that. Because that literally just ran my finger right underneath it. I got just one strong hand. One strong hand. sharp. Ain't hitting on shit. Whoop. Almost lost you. This one's the one I was using. Right? Right? Just done. Man, my company buys the cheapest drill bits ever. And if you touch a piece of metal with a drill bit, they're supposed to be carbide drilled bits. You touch a piece of metal with that drill bit, it's gone. It's taken. I've just bought my own now. Don't even fool with them. If you want to drill through a piece of wood, sure. But if you try to touch metal, melted butter, they're garbage. That angle. Go down. Big enough to pass that through there now. How many times I gotta tighten this thing up? Jinkies. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Finally hit the sharp side of that. Hey, listen. Don't give me a hard time about my PPE, mister. Around these parts, we have safety squints. You remember, you're old as fuck like me. You remember the liquid glove you used to be able to get? Looked like lotion you put in your hands. They called it liquid glove. That's what I got for my eyeballs. I squirt some in there and rub it around. Yeah, it's called liquid eyeball safety squints. Kind of want to take my Dremel and straighten that hole out a little bit because it's got one hell of a sharp edge on it now. That's gonna make some fucking noise too. My neighbors will love it. Yeah, Robert, it's I'm past it now. I should have, but I've got so much shit right there. It's just everyone has to go up the firewall and come out that hole up there. I just got so much stuff right there. I really don't, and I really don't want that. I'd still have to put a bigger hole in the floor of the car too. I really don't want to do that either. So this is more a sacrificial piece of metal than, putting an 1.5 inch hole through my floor. I should have. In hindsight, you're absolutely right. I freaking should have. Yeah, you're 100% right. I should have just did it. But B, yeah, I should have. But I didn't. And it's too late now. Not really, but it is. Yeah, right. So here in the humidity, my safety glasses would be all fogged up and condensating like like a greenhouse. It'd be like I have a greenhouse covering my eyes. So it'd be safer for me not to wear them than to wear them. Know what I mean, Vern? Dang, that metal's hot. Oh, yeah. Getting after it. Sorry if my butt crack was just showing. I didn't mean to do it. This is short. Right as rain. Yeah, well, we are on the driver's side, uh, and like I said, I got too much stuff because I got the hydraulics and everything in there for the clutch, and I've already got enough shit going on behind that firewall because I did the digital dash, and I mean I just got so much shit back there. I'm afraid that if I ran it through the floor, that it would just be laying on top of something that it doesn't need to be laying on, or it would push the carpet up and I'd have a ripple in the carpet. But I agree with you. Ah, it's the feller. What up, cuz? Oh, sweet. Got that little notification bell. Yeah, you can turn that off if you want. But, it's always a good time. It's not so much controlled chaos, I guess. Oh well. Let me see what I got. I need to get a little paint on that. See what I got in this paint. Finally finding rubber. Oh no. Oh no. I just dropped a whole pack of washers and they went everywhere. Like 100 of them. Oh boy. Anybody need a rubber? A bunch of used ones here. Just the right size. With the green one? The green one up there? I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't even remember what the hell that green wire goes to. It's been on. that poor old green wire has been on there for so long, I've forgotten what the hell it even goes to. I'd have to get underneath the dash to chase it to see what it even goes to. I know it hooks to my solenoid, but I don't remember where the other end goes. I have no idea. I don't remember. I probably did that 10 years ago for something. That worked just fine. Center out. So what are you doing, fella? Sitting a spell? Hanging out in the garage? Drinking old Milwaukee? See what I'm doing. I'm in just doing it. I'm not doing it right, but I'm doing it. So what the hell is everybody else doing? Y'all just hanging out? Everybody just hanging out? Sitting around the table? How about we all play a drinking game? Shots. Every time somebody says I'm a dumbass, everybody takes a shot. Man, 52 likes, man. Thanks, y'all. Welcome in if you're just ghost watching. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to talk shit, talk cars, walkie-talkie, whatever you want to do. Ain't no shame here. If you don't know, ask a question. If you do know, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Now, let's see. I'm just cutting these. Oop, sorry about that. Just cutting these rubbers to put in those holes up there. They're Firewall plugs, because they're solid. The Firewall plugs, but you could you could put an X in them and push a wire out of them, or just plug a hole. If you have one that you're not using, like a throttle cable hole or something like that, they work really well. That I don't know if any of y'all saw that 67 Firebird that I did. I used a bunch of these in his Firewall because his Firewall looked like that panel up there. Looked like a starry night looking through there. It had so many freaking holes in it, and some of them I couldn't get plugs in because they were factory punched holes, and and the metal was pushed through like that, so I couldn't get plugs in those. So I had to use some sound deadening mat on them, keep the wind from blowing on the legs. I couldn't believe how many holes were in the Firewall of that car, and they looked like they were all factory holes too. So I'd only imagine what the hell ran through them all. But you are talking 67 Firebird, so they use that chassis for what, a whole bunch of stuff. Broken, just like you like. I tell you, I think I'm gonna walk in the house here and get myself some liquid refreshment. All right, those are cut and trimmed. I tell you, your screen name there just opens the floodgates for all kinds of. I don't know. I don't know your personality, but I assume that it's pretty easygoing. You know, not quite hippie, but maybe like professional hippie. You know, somebody that likes to have fun but can still be professional. You know, kind of like a mullet. You know. Party in the back, business in the front. That's kind of how it's kind of how I interpret somebody that I've never seen before. But just by your screen name, I swear to Christ. Hey man, you know, if you diversify, you can make out a lot better. Well, let's see if I can get this through here. My ass in the way. You guys see okay? Look at that. Look at that. Not bad for fucking it up, right? Right, Robert? Not bad for fucking it up. Don't scratch the paint. Jeez. What the hell are you doing up there? Alright. Work out. Plenty of room for a rubber in there. Come on, get me out of here. You know, that might. I don't even know what the fuck that does too. I don't even know. But I know it was hooked up to the hot side. Yeah. I don't even know. I'll find out one day when it melts and burns through the car. Fuck it. Hang on. It's alright, man. Shit. It's cool, bro. It's just paint, man. Alright. Well, that worked out. Now I just need to secure the rest of this crap. Let me Let me relocate you again. Hang on. Is that fan too loud? Is it like creating some kind of noise or such? Really not a good angle, is it? Yeah, we'll put you right. Whoop, that's my noggin. It's kind of dark outside now, so there's not so much light. Let me plug my light in. This is either going to help or not. 50-50. How about that? Oh yeah, that's better. Much better. Whoop. Oh, let's see here. Copenhagen. Oh god. Oh man, that brings back a lot of memories. I was a kid once. Copenhagen, Red Man. Get that Red Man chew, stick that crap in your mouth. There you go. I remember the first time I tried dip or snuff, whatever you want to call it, these days. Oh man, I got dizzy as fuck, about throwed up. Of course, you gotta be a man. You gotta swallow that shit every now and again, right? Don't be a spitter. Yeah, no. Man. Then the pouches came out, little dip pouches, and we just thought we were the coolest kids in the world. Man. Yeah, no dip for me, man. I feel it on that iced tea, though. It does sound like a damn good idea. Fella, you like it sweet or unsweet? It's going to tell me what kind of guy you are right off the bat. Sweet or unsweet? Pull that back. Yes. Much on that. Think about that. There's that booger right there. Oh, there we go. Unsweet! Son of a bitch. You got the diabetes. The only reason I can think of a fellow such as yourself not drinking sweet tea is that you got the diabetes. Sweet tea is it's God's nectar is sweet tea. You know? Liquid drained down from the heavens. Sugar, water, tea, heaven's nectar. And Jack Daniels. I need something. For that. I see that's no problem. boy. Way to get in the game. Way to get in the fucking game. Alright. Don't necessarily like how that hangs right there, but I can get it up there where it's not going to be an issue. It droops just a little. I can get it up there. Nothing the tube clamp won't fix. I'll get those rubbers on the front there so I don't chafe that power wire. Man, look at them likes. YouTube is just falling in love with me. You know, the algorithm. Get me out there. I've done these things. I had like one person watching one time. And I think that was the old lady. Just trying to make me feel good. Now I get people watching, people liking. I love it. Warms my black heart. Get some of this stuff back together. Still gotta do the damn. Still gotta do the straps back here. That'll be tomorrow, I guess. That's going to be another project that I'm really not looking forward to. I'm going to do some welding and some configuring on that. So I don't have to keep doing this ratchet strap shit to hold the rear up while I'm on the lift. Bad thing about having multiple toolboxes, you've got shit scattered everywhere, you don't know where to put it. Oop. I don't know your name, but what's up? How you doing? You're watching me? Got to rattle and roll. You have a good one there, partner. Feller. God damn it. Take it easy, brother. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Yes, sir. It's rotten steam. Rotten steam? What did it say? It's rotten steam? Bigger tube clamp to go around this thing and make it the way I want it. Got more around here somewhere. I don't like the way that's looking. I think I might end up having to buy some more. Yeah, they're radials. Wore out radials. Not much life left in these things. They're pretty much slick now. Pretty much. I don't know if these mufflers, if I get in a boost, I doubt these will get hot enough to really melt anything like severely, but I'll waver on the side of caution. Because it'll be my luck that you have to catch on fire or melt this or something. It'll be my luck. What's up there, Don? How the heck are you? Thanks for stopping by. So everybody's probably bored as shit tonight. Going, thank God it's Friday. Alright. I know I am. I had enough of this week. I had enough of this week when it was Monday. That to get some bigger tube clamps. Most definitely. Holy hell. Beans. That's why I killed myself. Jesus. That startled y'all? That sure as hell startled the shit out of me. It was all quiet and peaceful, and then BAM! Fell it down the one. What kind of music does everybody listen to? How did I get that out of there? took it out. Why the hell did I do it? No? Hold on. No takers? No? There. That's all underneath that. Alright, let me take you guys for a ride. You wanna go for a ride? Yeah, go for a ride. Alright, let's go. See what I done. See what I done did. Let's see. So, yeah, there we go. There's the harness. Right, oh, wrong way. Right there, comes out, goes up over the axle. It runs down the subframe connector, pops out. I'll tie this up. Go through here, and then up, and it'll go to that solenoid, right, backwards, right over there. Oh, right, I'm pointing at it, and it's, yeah, alright, backwards, over, you see it. I'm just fucking around. Anyway, you saw what I did. That's what I did. Turned out all right. I just got to secure the rest of it. And then tomorrow we'll do another one. Sorry, headphone users. Ah, Luca! You back? We missed you. I was trying to get a conversation struck up here, see what everybody likes to listen to as far as music goes these days. I don't know if anybody's I know the feller. I know he's probably a bluegrass guy, but he's done left the chat. Yeah, that's what this is, a Fox Body Joe's. That is a subframe connector. Because they're unibody cars, and they flex a lot when you put power in them. There it is. Oh, that's too small now. Oh, it's smacked. I don't know about that. I mean, there is some good bluegrass out there, and then some of it you're just like, what in the frick am I listening to? Some of it, not all of it. There's some of it that hits you just right, you know, it just hits you. There's some of it that's just like, what the fuck am I listening to? But I guess that's kind of true with anybody. It's all kind of like that. Clarence, what up? Hey, Clarence. Alright, that'll do it for that side of the deal. I'm going to let this thing down and do the rest of it. Oh my God. Old crow? Old crow? Alright. If it hits the ground, you're all witnesses. It was a gust of wind. It hit the ground. I've got 44 witnesses. It says it was a one-armed, one-legged man on the grassy knoll that made it fall off the list. You don't have to lie to me. That's just fun. Oh boy. All right. It's actually a little longer than it used to be now. Yeah, that's not what she said, right? Now it's too short. Exactly. Right there. I'm all up in the way, ain't I? Yeah, you put new seals and shit on it? This one's been pretty good. It's been a pretty good lift. You know, there's some little quirky things that I don't like about it, but most lifts are a little sketchy anyway. When I pick this one up, when I pick cars up on it, the rear leg on the passenger side, it'll start clicking across. It'll bark, bark. I'm so terrified that the lift leg's going to go whoop right out of it. I think it's because it's not squared up just right. So when it reaches a certain point, it's because it's, you know, maybe off a quarter of an inch somewhere that it's not necessarily lifting, you know, straight up. It's kind of offset a little bit. So the legs fight against each other. I think that's why that one leg will move a little bit. When I was picking that guy's Trans Am up, a Firebird, Jesus, man, I was so nervous picking that Firebird up because it, you know, so almost a $60,000 car, and that lift leg is just on the frame rail. Oh my God, come on. Ain't the way to be, James. Ain't the way to be. Yeah. Yeah, I need something. I thought about getting some of that grip tape that you put on skateboards. I thought about getting some of that and putting it on the pad, but I don't know if that'll make it worse or make it better, because it's supposed to be, smooth surface on smooth surface. It's supposed to be, a sticky surface, but I don't know if I put that grip tape on there where it'd be more like I'm just throwing sand on it and it'll make it even slicker. That's the one thing that about doing live streams. You get a lot of weird comments from people. They're just like, man, I don't know if they're just like spamming and in their mind they're being funny. Because you can't pick up sarcasm or you can read into things a lot differently just reading into it. But some people, man, just say the damnedest thing. It's like, I think what YouTube needs to do is make this lives more interactive. Like, you remember the old cell phones where they had the walkie-talkie feature where you could click on the side and use it as a walkie-talkie? That's what I'd really like to have. So you could just like push the button on the side of your phone, like, Greg, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Just talk instead of using words and such. James, read the room, buddy. This ain't your room. Move along, pal. This ain't your room, bud. This is definitely not your room. We're miles apart. Miles apart, man. James, you stay out of trouble, alright? Stay on there, don't you come off. James, thank you. Have a good night, pal. I'm not throwing nothing out there to even rebuttal back to what you said, but if you want to have a personal conversation, you can reach out to me personally, and I will talk to you on so many different things, and just read the room, move along, go to the next one. Swipe it now, swipe, hot tomato for you, hot tomato for you. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's a no bueno now. It's too short now. I'm gonna extend that. No big deal. No big deal. Just makes it a little more of a pain in the arse to have to do it on the car. Yeah, let's see. Well, he throwed me to deuces, so he's probably getting the hell out of here. Well, that's not showing me the rest of that message there. Yeah, You know, corn, that's a good idea. I'll just do that so I don't have to, let's do this. Oh, there we go. We'll do that, and we'll do that. All right. And then we will do one more thing here. And there we go. Bam. We will no longer see Mr. James on the chat. That's one thing, man. That's Jesus Christ. I tell you, some people, man, some people just can't fucking move on with their life. Jesus Christ. So many fucking people are still stuck in the 60s, you know? Fuck. What's the saying go? We're all just squirrels trying to be the nut. Just squirrels. I don't know where the hell this piece of shit came from. Look at that. That's probably 1986 right there. 1986 plastic. Look, it's still good. Look. What you talking about, sucker? What you do? What? 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 Oh, shit. Rodney, we are working on a 1986 Fox body. Right now I'm doing, I had to rerun my battery and alternator wire. So I just reran the wires, and now I'm just fastening it up out of the way of everything. I think, maybe. And Corn, I'm surprised you're still watching. You must be doing this and doing that. Yeah, we're going to start scheduling our lives where, you know, you could watch me and I could watch you. That way I'm not, you know, late to your show and I'm like, hey. It was weird the other night because you had your video up about the radiator stuff, and I clicked on the video and you were standing there just talking mid-sentence, and I'm like, oh, he's doing a live. So I commented on it. When I commented on it, I was like, hang on, this isn't a live. But it started me like right in the middle of your video. So I clicked on the video and it was like, I thought it was a live, and I was like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? And it was just a video. Well, damn. All right. You're at the gym. It's got an 8.8 in it, Joseph. Oh, Rodney, you ready, babe? Yeah. Yeah, dude, I tell you what. I would definitely help you do that in a heartbeat. Corn, when are you going to save some of the muscles for everybody else? You know? If you got all the muscles, what are we unmuscular people going to do? Ah, you whore. Oh, that was going to happen. A little too much sauce. A little too much sauce on that. That's okay. Me fix. What's another little hole, right? I got 80,000 of them. This thing right here is nasty little unit. It's got this cute little battery, but this thing is nasty. I took a transmission out of my car with this little gun. This little quarter-inch drive gun. I'm sorry, I blinded the shit out of everybody. Milwaukee fuel. This thing is nasty for what it is. I'd almost let somebody buy me another. Christmas ideas. Christmas ideas. I don't like the way that's sitting on that pinch rail up there. There you go. Ah! Whoa! I'll get away from me too. Oh man. Yeah, well, I've been a Snap-on man, Snap-on guy for many, many years, and what's turned me off about Snap-on now, here, let me sit down, let old Papa Craig talk for a minute. What's turned me off about Snap-on these days is that their warranties on their electrics suck. You get a 1-year warranty on a battery. I had to buy a battery yesterday. This battery right here was $130 damn. Snap-on. We're back. And they come with a 1-year warranty, right? A 1-year warranty. That's great. A year. That battery lasted me almost 2 years. So it's just outside of warranty for them to cover it. I'm like, dude, come on, cut me some slack. Nope. 130 bucks for a damn battery. I've got a damn 24 volt Cobalt over there. The battery ain't $130. I think I paid $200 for 2 batteries and a damn charger, and that's 24 volt. And it's for this 1,600 foot-pound capable Cobalt 24 volt brushless, right? Crazy. But that little shit-kicking battery, $130. Snap-on. Their tools, nowadays their tools aren't what they used to be. I was fussing at the guy the other day because I bought these black sockets and you can't read the damn numbers on them. The socket's all black, but and they've etched the sizes into them. You can hardly see them. But you can see that big stupid ass S in there. Drives me crazy. But Matco's got better prices on stuff. As far as the tools go, you get better deals, better bundle deals with Matco. But yeah. How the hell did I do that? Yeah, my Snap-on man was lecturing me too. He says, when they die, do you let them set and cool off, or do you put them on a charger? I said, well, I take them off, I let them sit for about an hour, and I put them on the charger. Once they're cool to the touch, they go on the charger. Oh yeah, no, you got to let them sit overnight, at least 24 hours, he says, before you take your dead battery and put it on the charger. I looked at him and laughed. I said, you wonder why I don't buy shit from y'all no more. Crazy fools, man. But they'll end up putting themselves out of business. Just with their prices. What, a 12-piece set of ratchet wrenches, almost $600? Come on. And it ain't no better quality than anything else out there. It's not like this is gear wrench. I've had this damn wrench for 15 years. Works great. Well, probably not 15 years. No, I don't know. Man, time flies. You know when you're getting old is when you think back and you just realize how much time has actually passed. Shit. Corn, I had this ratchet wrench when TJ was working at Advanced Auto Parts. I was in my early 20s, 25 maybe. So yeah, 20 damn years ago. Dude, that's why I buy Milwaukee, and I'm kind of on the Cobalt kick, honestly, dude. I bought a bunch of Cobalt stuff, and it works flawlessly. Plenty of torque. I went out and bought the damn hedge trimmer, pole trimmer, and the weed eater and an edger from Cobalt, all 24 volt stuff, and it's like the batteries, all the batteries are the same. Plug that bitch right on in and get after it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's some old shit there. I got some old Ford wrenches in the other toolboxes somewhere in there. Some old. They actually got Ford written on them. Old shit. Anyway, what time is it? Anybody? Bueller? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. How about that? Well, I reckon I'm going to hit the old... Oh, hang on a minute. I'm not going to hit the dust trail yet. Got a little combo going. Let's see here. Yeah. They definitely don't make shit like they used to. That's for sure. You don't have anything last. But if you build a superior product, eventually you're not gonna be able to sell it because everybody still got the shit they had 15, 20 years ago. Kind of like that Red Ryder BB gun your grandpa got from Sears and Roebuck. That some bitch still shoots. Yeah, that's curved stuff. Yeah, that's some old shit there. Well, peeps, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna take a shower and chill out for a little bit. And such. I'll be back at it tomorrow. I gotta fix this. I gotta lengthen this and get it hooked back up, and then I gotta do the straps in the back. So I'll be out here tomorrow, probably about the same time, about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and such. Later, dude. Mañana. So I got something to do tomorrow. I'll be back out here, and then Saturday we'll be working on the Nova, and we'll be working on that other Mustang doing a roll cage. And sometime Friday I've got to clean this garage because it's a hot mess. So we'll finish this. We'll clean the garage. We'll sit down and have a few drinks. What do you say? Sound good to me? Good. All right, y'all. Stay out of trouble. And take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.